Hey guys, it's Jacqueline JW Van Minimal. I am in my car in the parking garage, and before I go and run the last few errands, let me see if I could put this at least closer. Um, Before I go and run the last few errands of the day, it's evening. I've had a long day. I had several things to do today, which I accomplished. I still have a couple things on my to-do list that I didn't get done. And I'll have to decide if I deal with it this evening or if I just push it till tomorrow. It's basically a couple of phone calls and emails I have to return. So, I always feel guilty about that. Like, I do certain projects and people want to just communicate about them. And, it makes me feel, I don't know, I have commitment issues and I have control issues. Okay. So, I am always like thinking, whose time is this? Whose freedom, body, all of those things run through my head when I have to do certain things. But also, if I say I'm going to do something, I always feel committed that I have to do it. So that's part of my challenge. I think that's why I was able to accomplish a VEDA for 30 days. Woo, 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 again. Because, I made a commitment to it, to you, myself, whoever, the universe. So, and I also made a commitment to come on today just to update you on what's going to happen going forward. And again, if you can't see, I don't know how to lighten this up. Um, if you can't see, I have my car lights on, but inside the car, let me see if this helps at all. Nope. That made it much worse. Um, I do have another light, but I think that'll block what we're trying to do. Let me see if I could do that. The lighting's horrible. So sorry about that. I don't want to do this after I come back from my errands. I'm, in the parking garage, like I said. So basically, what I'm planning to do, and I just thought about this, you guys, is that I do like random impromptu conversations. And I don't know if people find them boring. I would love to know your thoughts about it. But just like, okay, here's what I did today. This is what I'm planning to do. This is what happened. I really kind of like that because it's a conversation. But I also like to strategize and strategically put something out that makes sense or that's more interesting. So for the month of May and going forward, and it might change up, it all depends on response and how I feel. But I'm going to probably once a week do an impromptu conversation talking about probably nothing, right? And then I'm going to put up something that's planned. So you guys saw in the beginning of my VEDA or a little bit before then that I was trying to purge quite a few things so I can get myself ready, not only for van or vehicle dwelling, but also just my minimal lifestyle. And I have a closet that I'm going to convert into a mock van, and I'm still working out the details, but the first thing I need to do is just get rid of everything in that closet and then set it up in a way that I might have in a van setting. What I plan to do is get some dimensions of like the length of a couple of van styles and then use that as a guide, because I think my closet is much longer than like a traditional van or whatever. Um, the width is probably would be the width that I would have to work within the confines of a vehicle. So I'm going to be doing that. But first, I do need to clean this closet out and get it empty. That whole little bathroom section, whatever that little room is that I show you guys, that's going to be totally cleaned out. But the first thing I'm going to do is that closet. And then I had that junk space, just like shelves of just random things. I'm going to be probably showing that. I'm not sure. I might show a before and after because that is a heavy lift. And then I will be doing some purging of clothing, um, and some like dishware stuff. I may or may not show the dishware stuff. I'm not sure yet. And then I will be doing one or two food prep ideas or things or videos or vlogs, whatever you want to call it. I'll be doing that this month, and it's something else. I may or may not interview like a business owner, because part of what I support in my journey of minimalism is also supporting local business owners. I kind of introduced you to one of my friends who's opening up a boutique in the city, and I will ask her if I can she's supposed to have a grand opening this month. I hope to help her. That's our plan. We'll see. She's going to have a grand opening this month, if not for sure in June. So I want to get in and interview her when she opened her shop. And it was somebody launching a business that's escaping my mind right now, that I thought maybe I'd want to interview them as well. And, encourage people to shop local, basically. And I think that helps a lot. It helps with going, to far, far away to the big box places, buying some of the stuff we don't need, buying local, helping the local economy, all of those things. So those are some things I have lined up for the month. And it's going to go quickly because technically I'll only do, to start, and it might change, 2 videos a week. If something fabulous come up, I'll do 3 videos a week. I do want to get to our sewage district and do something around water conservation. So all of these things are on my list of videos that I want to actually bring to you guys. And I am interested in what you want to see, since I am pre-van or pre vehicle dwelling. So this is the other journey of my life, which has to do with minimalism, sustainability. All of those things will not change when I get into the vehicle life. And I must admit, I am not like this brave soul. I mean, I've done some risky things in my life, but I am not this brave soul who wants to live in a vehicle, particularly around the sleep issue because of my insomnia. I do want to travel in a vehicle across the country and be able to do some things, connect with other communities, bring any message that I can to other places, similar to what I've done here in my own community. But just the fact of, I have to stretch myself, going somewhere, meeting different people on, who knows how long. I haven't determined if I'm just going to go, gangbusters and just travel, or will I stop for, a few weeks, that kind of thing. Those things I have to work out. And those are the things that give me pause and a little bit of anxiety that I will have to figure out. And my car lights went out. Great. Wonderful. So that means that I'm done. Okay. I think, where's my keys? Let me do this, you guys. Just bear with me. Let me turn my car lights on. My car back in the day used to be it used to be a luxury car, not when I bought it. I bought it used. It's a very nice vehicle with all of the bells and whistles when it came out, 10 or so years ago. And it still has some of those amenities that are really cool. It's a nice vehicle, but it's an older car, and, it has its older car issues. I enjoy the vehicle very much. Like I said, it's got all the bells and whistles that a vehicle would have had when it was new. It was, a luxury vehicle. So, so that's what I'm in now, and I'm going to be selling it, and I'm going to be purchasing a van of some sort. Oh, that's what it is, you guys. Thank you. I am going to be doing a vehicle search. Going to be preparing this vehicle to sell, and also doing a vehicle search, and it may run into next month, or it might happen next month, but that's going to be part of the conversation that I'll be dealing with and bringing to you soon, coming to you soon. So I'm done with Veda, and I appreciated everyone who stuck with me, who will continue to stick with me, who will subscribe to my channel, share it, like it, encourage people to subscribe as well. And also, if you guys could have a conversation with me and, give me some feedback about what you want to see. But for the most part, I'm going to, I have a strategy. I have a plan of what I'm going to be presenting to you. And then I would like your feedback on if it was useful, not useful. But the whole goal is to have a conversation. So I'm going to get out of here before it gets any later. It's actually 9:30 p.m. and I have to get these errands ran, and before it gets any later. Okay, you guys. So thank you again. I'm grateful and I appreciate you, and I will check you out on the other side.